Okay, so number 16 is which of the following could be the parameter of a triangle with two sides that measure 13 and 5?
Mhm.
So, what is parameter? Do you have any idea?
What's that?
What is parameter? Do you have any idea?
No, ma'am, I haven't done this in a long time.
Mhm. So perimeter is basically if the measurement of triangles are given to us, then we just have to sum all the sides of any shape. If the circle is given to us, then if the square is given to us, then the sum of all the sides of square or the rectangle or the triangle will be the perimeter of that given shape. So
Okay.
here they said which of the following could be the perimeter of a triangle with two sides that measure 30. Okay, they said we are having a triangle, let's say. Two sides of triangle are given to us and both are 13 and 5 respectively. What would be the third one? First of all, we have to look for that third side so that we can sum all the sides to find the answer.
Okay. Um,
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't wouldn't the where the bottom and the left side be close in length? Shouldn't that, is that a thing? Or does that not
Which
matter?
one?
Never
Which
mind.
one? Sorry.
The left and right and bottom.
The
The
triangle
5.
could be of any shape. We can also have this one. We
Oh,
can
okay.
say that this one is 5, this one is 13. We are just considering the two sides of any triangle are 5 and 13. And we want to find the perimeter. And perimeter can, we just only be able to find the perimeter if the third side is given to us. So that we can just add all the sides of triangle in order to find the exact answer. So the
Okay.
thing is now we are just given with two sides. We have to look for the third one. If you don't mind, can you come just in 1 minute? I just have to fix it. This
Okay.
camera. One
That's fine.
minute just.
Hmm.
Hello, I'm back. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm back. Okay, now let's start. So
Mm.
we want to find the, first of all, we will find the third side of a triangle and then we will sum all the sides together in order to find the answer. So here we will apply the properties of our triangle. Like in a triangle, the length of one side must always be smaller than the sum of length of other two sides. The sum of It's a property of a triangle, like the length of one side must always be smaller than the sum of two lengths of other two sides. So 5 plus 13 will be equals to
18.
18. It means
What's that?
13 minus 13 plus 5 is equals to 18. So the
Mm-hmm.
smallest possible value of the third side must be more than
8.
13 minus 5 equals to 8.
8. Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So the possible length of the third side could be any value between 8 and 18 exclusive. 8 and 18 exclusive. So the given possibilities will be the parameter has to be within the range of 13 plus 5 plus 8. It would be equals to 26. This is for the smallest parameter. And 13 plus 5 plus 18. It would be equals to 36. This one for largest parameter.
And then you just find whatever numbers in between those two.
Now, this now leaves us the option. Now we will look into the option, which one we are having.
The only one that's in between those two is B number 26.5.
Yes, exactly. So 26.5 would be your answer.
Okay, that's not bad.
Clear?
Yep.
Now let's move towards next page. And over there we are having number 22 geometrical problem.
Okay.
So number 22 is W, X, Y, and Z lie on a circle with center A. If the diameter of the circle is 75, what is the sum of AW, AX, AY, and AZ? Okay, let's do this one.
For these, are there like specific formulas that I have to memorize?
No,
Okay.
but for the other questions, like here we are having some x-intercepts, y-intercepts, and the midpoint, and the slope, and these types of questions we are having the formula.
Okay.
Okay, this is the circle, and this is the center point. And they mentioned that the circle is centered with A point. So this is point A. If the diameter of the circle is 75, now what is diameter?
Like a
The
line from one side to the other.
Yeah, exactly. The half of the circle. Like
Mm-hmm.
from, we can also say that from center to circumference of a circle is the radius. And if we twice the radius, then it would be the diameter. So this whole line is showing us the diameter, that is 75. And now what is the sum of AW? Now let's say there are some points on a circle. Here we have W, let's say. Here we have X. This Y is Y. And here we have Z with center A. All are at with center A, like this.
So
We need
in
to find.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
So first of all, they said we have to find the sum of AW. First of all, we have to find what will be the length from this A to W. Can you
Mm-hmm.
tell me?
Would it be whatever half of 75 is?
Exactly. Because the diameter is 75, so radius will be 75 by 2, which will be 2 3s are 6, 2 7s are 14, 2 and 75, 37.5, right?
Mm-hmm. So then wouldn't the answer just be 35 times 4? Or I mean 37.5 times 4?
In order to find AW, this is just one.
Yeah, but wouldn't the other ones be the same also?
Yeah, exactly. Because all are showing the radius. This would be 37.5, this would be 37.5, this one would also be 37.5, and this is also 37.5. Now they said we have to find the sum of. So AW plus AX plus AY plus AZ. It would be equals to 37.5. 37.5 plus 37.5, 37.5 and 37.5. We will add all these together and we will get the answer. They are giving us 150, which is our option E.
Okay.
Yes, that's it.
Uh, will there be questions where it would ask you like the same scenario, but tell
Mhm.
you tell you um what's the sum of points AW, WX, then XZ?
Mhm.
There will? Is that a thing?
Uh, No, in that case, like if we consider XZ, it means now we are not considering the radius. Now we
Hmm.
are considering the arcs. So in that case, the circumference, the whole circumference of a circle should be given to us. Then we would be able to find what would be the measurement of between X to Z, so that we can just took that number and then we will add them together in order to get the answer. Like you can see here, the whole diameter was given to us, and the points were joined in such a way that we just have to half the diameter to find the radius. So we just divided the whole diameter with 2 in order to get the final answers, and then we added the points to get our exactly answer.
Okay.
But if you are asking for if these things are required to us to find, then in that case, the requirement will be given to us
Okay.
that we have to know. Getting it?
Hmm. Um, could we do before we go to f number 5,
Mm-hmm.
could we do 24 because it's kind of similar just with a rectangle, and then 21?
Yeah, sure.
This is on the same page as 22.
24 is rectangular water tank. A is 5 feet long, 10 feet wide, and 4 feet tall. And rectangular tank B is 5 feet long, 5 feet wide, and 4 feet tall. The same amount of water is poured into both tanks, and the height of the water is in tank A is 1 foot. How high will the water be in tank B? So let's try to mention all these things. For example, this is tank A, and they mentioned it's 5 feet long. So its length is 5 feet. And it is 10 feet wide and 4 feet tall. And for tank B, the requirement is just like 5, 5, and 4. The same amount of water is poured into these tanks. We have, this is tank A, this is tank B. Okay, what do you think? What should we do here?
Maybe like a volume
Just think
formula or
about it.
something. I would guess. Well, the tank A is double the
Mhm.
it's like 2 times bigger. No, I'm not sure. I know it's 5 feet
Mhm.
wider than B tank. I don't know how, like, what to do after that. If the same amount of water is poured into both tanks, the height of the water in tank A is 1 foot. How high will it be in B?
Mhm.
Um, I would say maybe, I don't know. Since it's double, I would say double and maybe 2 feet. I don't know if that's the right answer though. I don't know how I would start doing
No
that.
problem. So, no problem. So first of all, we will calculate the volume of water tank by using this formula, and that is volume is equals to length times width times height.
Okay.
So volume of water in tank A is length is 5 feet times width is 10 feet and height is given to us, that is 1 feet, right?
4 feet.
They mention no, they mention at the end of the question, like the height of the water in tank A is 1 foot, and now they are requiring how high will the water will be in tank B. So the height in tank A is 1.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Yep.
So it will give us 5 times 10 is 50, 50 times 1 is 50 again. So
Mhm.
50 feet. It's cubic feet, cubic, because we are talking about volume. Now, since the same amount of water is poured into tank B, so we will again choose V is equals to
50.
L times W times
Oh.
H. So 50 cubic feet. The volume that was in tank A was 50 is equals to, now the tank B having length as 5 feet times width is again 5 feet, and now we want to find its height. So height will be as it is. Now 5 times 5 is 25 h,
Mhm.
and here we are having 50. H will be here, we will shift this 20 to the other side and it will be 50 by 25 is equals to h. So h will gives us 2 feet.
Okay,
So this would be your answer.
nice. I did it the complete op wrong way, but somehow got it.
If you want me to repeat it, I can explain it to you again for sure.
That's okay. I wrote it down. I have a notepad.
Okay, sure. Now
Um,
next,
number
21.
21. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in 21, we have which of the following is an equation of the line that passes through the point 4 minus 3 and minus 29 in the xy plane. So the points are 4 minus 3 and minus 2, 9. So in order to find the equation of line that passes through 2 points, we will always have y is equals to mx plus b. This is the form of line of equation every time that will passes through 2 points, where this m is the slope and this b is the y-intercept. So it means in order to find this equation, we must have to find the value of m and b so that we can put them into their places in order to get the result, right?
Mm-hmm.
One. Okay, so in order to find the slope, the formula is m is equals to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This is the formula that we have to remember every time whenever we are required to find the slope, whenever we are required to find the slope when 2 points are given to us. You can see the
Mm-hmm.
first ordered pair is representing the value of x1 and y1, and this ordered pair is representing the values of x2 and y2. Now we will just put the values into their places and we will have the slope. Y2 is 9 minus y1 is minus 3 over x2 is minus 2 minus into x1 is 4. So 9 plus 3 over negative 2 and negative 4, which will give us 12 over minus 6. That means we are having negative 2. So m is equals to negative 2. Any doubts?
And so, okay, so that's the slope.
Yeah, it's the slope that we will put here. So we are done with the slope. Now we need to find the b-intercept, right?
Yes. The y-intercept?
So yeah, exactly, y-intercept. So for this one, the thing is we will write y minus y1 is equals to slope into x minus x1. This is the second formula that we have to keep in mind when we find out the slope. Then we have to use this equation formula in order to find the value of b. So automatically we will have that. You can see now y minus y1 is minus 3. So I will put minus 3 here is equals to, what is the value of m? That is minus 2. So
2.
minus 2 times x minus x1 is 4.
Yeah.
So we will have y plus 3 is equals to negative 2x and positive 8, which will gives us y is equals to negative 2x positive 8 I will shift this positive 3 to the other side of equality and it will becomes negative 3. And then we will have y is equals to negative 2x and positive 5. When we
Okay,
compare when we compare this equation or this general form, so m is representing this negative 2 as log and b, the y-intercept is actually representing the value of 5. So this is our equation of line that is passing through these 2 points. So here we are done.
okay, that's simple.
Yeah. Now next question.
Number 5.
Number 5.
And then after that one, I'd like to do number 12.
Okay, so number 5 is how many cubic feet of soil would be required to cover a circular garden with with the diameter of 8 feet if the soil needs to be 0.5 feet deep? Use n is equals to, it's n or pi? Yeah, it's pi. 3.14. Let's say they said a circular garden, it means let's draw a circle. Then they given to us a diameter of 8 feet. And so it means this is the center point. The diameter is 8 feet. And if the soil needs to be 0.5 feet deep, then choose pi equal to 3.5. Basically, we need to find how many cubic feet of soil will be required. So what do you think, what should we do?
Um, I know this type of problem probably uses a formula. I can't tell you what the formula for that is. It says use pi, so 3.14. So I'm guessing that's a part of the formula.
Yes, exactly. How about first of all, you have to find out for what thing we have to work out for this problem.
Um, the diameter 8.
Yeah, exactly. So we know that the circumference of a circle is equals to 2 pi r and the diameter is, no, the diameter is already given to us, that is 8 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Then what we have to look for?
Radius? Oh, yeah, radius.
No,
It'd be,
no.
oop,
Read the question again.
how many cubic feet of soil would be required to cover a circular garden with a diameter of 8 feet in the soil needs 0.5 feet deep? Um, I'm not sure.
Basically, we need to find the area.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So that is equals to pi r squared. So we know that pi is equals to 3.14.
And then
And what would be the radius? The diameter
4,
is 8 feet.
it'd
Yeah,
be 4
exactly. So it
squared.
means 4 square. When we calculate this, what will we have? Let me do this one.
3.14 times 16. It's like
It's
48.
50.24.
Okay.
But the option is not given to us here. Why not this option is not given to us? And can you check on your calculator? Maybe it's some mistake here.
Uh, you're on my screen, it's frozen. Oh, there it goes.
Yours. And can you calculate this thing on your calculator? Maybe
Yeah.
mine is not working good.
Yep. 3.14 times 16. 50.24.
2.24. Yeah, I'm having the same one. I think the options is not correct here. Like maybe some missing,
Um,
maybe some typo mistake.
if you multiply, I'm looking at it now. If you multiply the 50.24 uh times 0.5, it equals 25.12. That's exactly, and it's on the one of the answers. Could that be it?
Oh, I didn't realize here we are also having the soil needs to be 0.5 feet deep. Like they mentioned as it needs to be 0.5 feet deep. So the area will multiply with this to 0.5 and it will give us option C. Yes, you are right.
Okay. Sweet. Nice.
Next one is number 10.
Um, no, number 12.
Number 12. Okay. So they said what is the x-intercept of the given equation? The equation is 10x plus 10y is equals to 10. X-intercept means we have to put the value of y equals to 0. Whenever the intercepts we are talking about, if we are talking about x-intercepts, it means the y variable will be 0. And if we are talking about y-intercepts, it means the x variable is 0 there. So for x-intercept, we have to put y0. That will gives us 10x plus 10 times 0 is equals to 10. So 10x, 10 times 0 is 0, is equals to 10. X will be equals to 10 by 10, which is equals to 1. So the ordered pair that we will have here, ordered pair is always the first value we will write as x and the second value we will write for y as we put y is 0, and we got x is 1. So x will be 1, comma 0. This will be your ordered pair for x-intercept.
Okay.
Is that
And
clear?
and then if it asks for the y-intercept, you just put a 0 in the place of the x.
Exactly.
Okay. And then so you would get
And
you for this
mhm,
problem specifically, you would get 0, 1 would be your y-intercept.
exactly. This would be
Okay.
your y-intercept.
Okay. That makes sense.
Anything else?
Um, um, let's see. Number 9,
Okay.
and then number 9, and then 14.
Okay. If the surface area of a cylinder with radius of 4 feet and 48 pi square feet, what is its volume? So for this one, there is a formula. The surface area is given to us. That is 4 feet. Sorry, its radius. And that is 48 pi square feet. And radius is equals to 4 feet. We need to find the volume. And what is the formula for the surface area of volume of cylinder?
What was that?
What is the formula for volume of surface of cylinder?
Oh, I'm not. Is it not the top row that you the
No.
I'm not sure.
Okay, no problem. I think there is a square. I want to confirm this 1 minute.
What? Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Would we also use the same formula that we use in number 5, the pi times the radius squared and then the height?
We will choose the surface area of a cylinder with radius r is basically equals to 2 pi r and h. 2 pi r and h. We want to get here the surface area is given to us and the radius is given to us. And we also know that what will be the value of pi.
Mm-hmm.
But we are looking for the volume. Here we are looking for volume, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just 1 minute. Okay, so we will put the surface area as 48 that is given to us equals to 2 times the value of pi is 3.14 and the radius is also given to us that is 4 times h. Multiply these terms together, what will we have?
1 second. 25.12.
25.12 into h is equals to 48. We first of all we will find the height. So 48 by 25.12 is equals to h. Now divide these terms together.
48 divided by 25.12. 1.91.
1.91.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is our height of our cylinder.
Okay. And then now you have all the other stuff for that other formula, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So it'd be pi times the radius squared times h. So
Volume is equals to pi times r square times h. So we will just substitute the values. Pi is 3.14. The radius is r square times h is 1.91. Now simplify them.
it'd be 3.14 times 16.
1,114 times. Are you sure?
Uh,
And let me check with that one. 3.14 times 16 times 1.9. When we multiply 2 with 3.14
mhm.
into 4, we will have 25.12. And when we divide it with 48 divided by 25.12, it's 1.91. Okay, that is correct. Multiplying with 16 multiplying with 3.14. It's 96. I am having 96.
That's what I got 95.95. I think we did math wrong somewhere because there's nothing close to that on for the answers.
This value is 48 pi. Oh, sorry, we just didn't realize here we have 48 pi already pi.
So I have to do 48 times pi.
Yeah,
It's 150.
48 times 3.14 over 25.12.
That's
It is
6.
6.
Yep.
Yeah. So 6 times
6 is the height.
16. Yes, 6 is height. 6
Okay,
times 16 multiplying with 3.14. It will give us, oh, it's not giving us the same answers. By the way, this one is 6. And when we put the values here, 16 times 3.14, it's giving us 301.44. That is not in the options.
Hmm.
Radius is 5 feet. The surface area of a cylinder is 48 pi. That we did correctly. Let me recheck it once again.
Okay. Hmm.
I'm just stop the screen for a moment.
Okay.
surface area is equals to 48 pi and the radius is 4 feet. We need to find the volume. So the first formula in order to find the height we can apply is S is equals to 2 pi 2 pi r and r plus h. Now it has stopped. So if we apply the surface area is equals to 2 pi r and r plus h like this. And then the surface area is 48 pi is equals to 2 pi r is equals to 4 multiplying with 4 plus h as it is. And then we will have this whole thing is multiplying with it. When we shift it on the other side, it will be in the division of this. So 48 pi over 2 pi 4. We can cancel pi with pi and 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 fours are 8 equals to 4 plus h. We will be left with 4 ones are 4 and 4 6 are 24. 6 is equals to 4 plus h. And 6 minus 4 is equals to h. That means h is equals to 2. Now we will put this value of h into our problem formula of volume. That is volume is equals to pi r square h. And the value of pi is 3.14 and r is 4 square times h. Now we will multiply this 16 plus 2 16 times 2 times 3.14. This one is 100.48.
Mm-hmm.
It's not again in the option.
Mm.
I don't know why we are not having it because we are using the correct formula now. I have checked it from the Google for the surface area. This is the formula, the one we were using for the other case. But in order to find the value of h, we will use this. And then we will put the value of h into this volume formula to get the result. Now the answer should be in the options.
Hmm. I'm not sure.
Mhm.
I'll have to look that one up then.
Sorry?
I'll have to look it up. I'm not really sure because I don't see it in there. Hmm.
Maybe then the options have some mistakes, maybe some typo error, because the formulas are correct now. It's guaranteed.
Hmm. Maybe it is a typo.
Maybe.
Okay. I think that's good for today. I take the test in 2 weeks. I might do one more class with you next week if that's okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can just tell me at that time, the same time.
Maybe yeah. Maybe next Wednesday around the same time.
Okay, then sure.
Okay. Thank you for your help.
Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.